In this video, I'm going to give you my review and opinion on the Neewer tripod with rotating center. I bought this off Amazon for $85.99. Here's what it looks like on Amazon. And it comes with this pretty heavy duty bag. It's very thick material. Seems to be pretty well made, better than what I expected. And it's going to come with an instruction manual, Allen wrench, and this little key hook. This is not very heavy duty, pretty much worthless. I've only used it once, it's almost broke already. Now, here's the measurement with everything fully compressed. As you can see with this video camera, I'm at about 26.5 inches high. And because it has this rotating center, this tripod's kind of heavy. A couple websites listed it at 11 pounds, which I thought was extremely heavy. But I've actually weighed it without a camera on it, and it's 4.8 pounds. So it needs to be heavy for the stabilization of the rotating center, but it's not as heavy as what some websites list it as. Not sure why it's so far off, but actual weight, 4.8 pounds. Now, when you rotate this head like this, it is very smooth and very fluid. There is absolutely no play, no wobble at all. I thought for $85 it was going to be a decent tripod, but it's actually better than I expected. So this is very fluid, very smooth, better than I expected. Now let me take the camera off here. I can show you what the mount looks like. There's the mount. And I'll show you what the head looks like. It has a bubble level right here. It has another one right here. And it has two screws to tighten the ball mount when they're all the way loose. The ball mount has no play at all either. I thought it would have a little bit of slop or a little kind of a click to it, but it's actually smoother than I thought it would be. Now, one cool thing about this camera, and I didn't really buy it for this, but is for macro shooting. What I mean by that is this center post will come out and you can rotate it underneath, and I'll show you how to do that. See this little red anodized pin? You need to push that in, lift it up until it clicks again, and then as you get it in this position, you can push this red button, and that's how you pull the center out. Now if you want to macro shoot, you're going to stick this in the bottom, push in that little red anodized pin. It's going to go up until it clicks, and then push in on this red button and push up at the same time. And now you've just rotated the head so it's virtually upside down. Lock it in place, and now you can mount your camera down here. So you can get in to a really close macro shot. And if you want to get even closer, these legs, one thing, these legs don't lock in place. Until you push this down, you can rotate them out even more. And now you can see, so you can adjust this center up. You can get way down low to, do some macro camera shoots, with whatever you want to do it with. Really not the reason I bought it, but it is a pretty nice feature if you're looking for it. Now, take that back out and rotate it back around. You're going to loosen this up. Push in on the red button. Take it all the way out. We'll spin this around. Push in on the red anodized button again. So it's back in place. Now, if you want to rotate the center, you can see these degree marks. This is the locking mechanism to do that. Make sure that's loose. And now you can rotate your center and lock this in place, because if the head's pulled all the way back, it still wants to drift down. So make sure you lock that in place, especially if you have a camera like this on there. If you have a GoPro on, it's not so much. This camera's pretty heavy. It's going to dip down and crash into a leg. And it's super smooth no matter what position you have it in. And tighten this down here. Still no slop anywhere. Like I said, for $85, I'm surprised at how smooth and tight a tolerance this build is. It's very nice. So we'll extend the legs fully out, get a measurement that way, and show you what that looks like. I've got the tripod fully extended with the camera mounted and the center column all the way down. Let's take a look and see what we have for height here. About 60.5 inches. Now, if you want to raise the column all the way up, you're going to have about 76 inches to the center of this camera. Maybe 75.5 inches. So the height of this tripod is pretty tall. It's pretty compact to pretty tall. A lot of range in between. Once again, fully extended. It's very stable. But what I don't like about it, the legs don't lock in place. When I kind of move my tripod around, it gets a little wonky on me. I'm not sure why they do that, but the legs don't lock in place. That's probably the only negative I have about this. I do really like how the center column rotates. Let's bring this all the way up. Just like that. And like I showed you earlier in the video, with this heavy camera on here, it really wants to flop over. But just lock it in place, and there you go. So this tripod's very versatile. Like I said, the only negative I have about it are the legs not locking in place. Maybe you guys know why they do that. I'm not sure. But other than that, for $85, I'm very happy with this tripod. So if you're looking for a tripod under $100, I don't think you can beat this one. And hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.